So I'm getting a ton of emails of people asking me what I think about Mark Carney wanting to roll out the Canada's first sovereign wealth fund. I think that's what Canada's first sovereign wealth fund. I think that's what it's called. My answer to that is why? Why would he do something? Sovereign wealth funds are built by countries with real surpluses, like lots of wealth, like Norway. Norway sitting on trillions from oil revenues. Saudi Arabia stacking cash from energy exports, right? Gaddafi wanted to start one for Libya, right? Because they had lots of resources, right? Canada's running deficits, drowning in household debt, Chinese money laundering, Chinese fentanyl. We're watching productivity collapse here, firsthand. You don't build a wealth fund when a country's broke. You build a wealth fund when you've got tons of extra surplus of cash and precious metals in reserve. So what is this? What is this really? What's Carney doing? It's government taking taxpayer money or borrowing more and pretending it's an investment for the future. That's not a sovereign wealth fund. That's a state-run, maybe a state-run investment gamble with your money. And let's talk about Carney's track record. This is the same guy. We warned you guys about this guy a long time ago, who was the governor of the Bank of Canada during that era of the inflated housing bubbles in history this country has ever seen. And then facilitating CCP Chinese money laundering. And then he heads over to the Bank of England, which we covered. We covered all of this. And what happens? More CCP money laundering, more instability, more the average person getting crushed by inflation. Now he's back. He's back pitching these ideas, these great schemes that he's got, right? The centralized investment type schemes, while Canadians can't afford groceries, rent, even their mortgages. GDP per capita stagnant, productivity down, cost of living through the roof. And this is the moment you roll out a sovereign wealth fund? This isn't about wealth, folks. This is about control over capital, control over industries, control over your money. And then the control where your money gets deployed without you having a say. Because when governments invest, it's not about returns. It's about politics. Remember that, guys. And history always shows us politically driven investment funds never create wealth. Remember that Argentina 100-year bond we were covering on the channel? 100-year bond in Argentina. Canada is in need of a sovereign wealth fund. Canada needs to create wealth again. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.